Okay, welcome back to the Adventure Within channel. My name is Andrew Fritz. I'm a clairvoyant, healer, and meditation teacher. And today I'd like to talk about the upcoming meditation series called Adventure Tools. It starts tomorrow, February 24th. This is a 6-week meditation series that covers the following. We'll talk about the aura, so what is the energy field all about? The energy system, so the chakras and the energy channels in the body, we'll talk about that. What is grounding and how do you actually ground your body and what does that mean or do for you? How do you vibrate in the energy of forgiveness? This is going to help you release unwanted energy and clear resistance and karma. That's really important. And if you're going to learn to let go, you also want to learn how to find your unique energy as a soul and replenish with that energy. Your energy is always going to make you feel good. You'll learn a technique called running earth and cosmic energies. You'll learn to run this through the energy system, which is incredibly healing. So people talk about, cleansing their chakras and healing your chakras, and this is kind of one way to do that. You'll learn about, where do you bring your attention to when you meditate? Not a lot of people really talk about that, and there's a unique space kind of in the body that helps you become more, we'll say, neutral and much more aware. You'll learn about how to transform energy. Energy always was, is, and will be, but you can definitely transform it through a certain technique. I'm sure there's certain aspects of your life where you feel more stuck than others, or things aren't quite moving the way you'd like. Even just maybe some tension or something between you and another person. Sometimes there's an energy there, a tension, and so this technique of transforming the energy, creating and destroying, can help you kind of shift that, which is really helpful. We'll talk about energy cords, kind of what is an energy cord and how does energy cords affect you at various levels, and learning to make your separation so you can go deeper into your meditation space. And that kind of leads you to the final class, connecting with your higher self and really getting in touch with, hey, what's your mission? What's your purpose for this lifetime? In a very simple way. So this is there's a lot of tools, a lot of information in this 6-week meditation series, and this is the prerequisite for the upcoming clairvoyant training. I'll talk about that in a moment, but the Adventure Tools series, again, it starts tomorrow. It's 6 classes. It's 2 classes per week. So it goes from February 24th to March 12th. So that's Mondays and Wednesdays, 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mountain Time. This is online via Zoom, and my wife, Heather Fritz, is going to teach this. For some reason, you really want to take this, but you can't make that time. Just go ahead and leave. I'll make sure I'll put the information in the description below so that you can email us and say, hey, can't make that time, but I really want to take that class now. I'm sure we can kind of work something out. But this Adventure Tool series serves as a prerequisite to the clairvoyant training, which we call the Language of Spirit training. And that is actually coming up pretty soon. That is coming up here March 24th. So with the clairvoyant training, you're going to learn about the various psychic abilities that you have, that we all have, such as clairsentience, clairaudience, telepathy, your intuitive knowingness. There'll even be an introduction to mediumship. But the main focus is the 6 chakras, so clairvoyance, clear seeing. And seeing what? Again, everything in the universe is energy, so you're seeing energy clearly and with neutrality, so that you're not in judgment of what you're looking at. It's not right or wrong or good or bad, it just is. It's kind of with a detached awareness that you're looking at this. And looking at what? You could be looking at colors, symbols, and mental image pictures. And they say, I'm sure you heard the phrase that a picture's worth 1,000 words, and there's some truth to that, because as a clairvoyant, when you look at one single snapshot, one mental image picture, you get a lot of information out of that. And so in the journey of clairvoyance, your intention is that you want to see the truth. And inevitably in that process, you're going to run up against the lies or the illusions, the limitations, and you'll sift through the junk mail, and eventually you start to see your truth, and that's very profound. And the more you develop this ability to see clearly, you can start to differentiate out kind of, oh, this is my energy versus this other energy. And the more you develop this certainty with what is your energy, then you kind of graduate to having a sense of seniority, that you're making your energy number one. You're choosing naturally your energy to be number one and to set the tone. And so when you're kind of operating off of your energy, oh, well, how does that impact, say, just one aspect of your life? or a couple or all of your aspects of your life. If your energy is really setting the tone, you're running off of your energy, your information. You're not running off of programming or limitations and lies. If you start to become aware of that and deprogram that out and let that go and really embrace kind of your energy and your essence, oh, well, how are you going to feel? What is life going to start to look like? And that's kind of fun. That's the fun thing of being able to look at this. And yes, it does take time for that truth to kind of integrate and kind of become real for you. Absolutely. But this is the fun thing with exploring clairvoyance, is you get to really not only heal yourself, but you get to discover who you truly are. And so this starts March 24th. So if that's something you're like, wow, if you want to learn to read energy, learn how to read yourself and heal yourself and discover more about yourself, how to read your classmates, you're going to learn to read their auras. Again, the 7 layers of the aura. There's a lot of information, a lot of classes covering different topics, how to reset your grounding, how to, we'll talk about the law of attraction a little bit through this technique of, creating mock-ups, things that you need or desire that you're wanting to bring in your life or manifest. We'll talk about Kundalini, deprogramming your 7 major chakras in the body, those 12 major archetypes, such as, the archetype of the innocent, the warrior, the magician, the fool, and so on. But there's 12 major ones. How do you define your space? We'll talk about the dichotomy of masculine and feminine energy and how do you turn those on and run those, and how do you play with that? That's a lot of fun. We'll talk about different types of out-of-body beings, including like angels and spirit guides and healing guides. We'll talk about creativity, so kind of different levels of your creative power that you can tap in and kind of run through your energy system. It's a very transformative experience. We'll talk about, there'll be an introduction at least to the astral bottle, the astral body, and your dream space. And of course, something that's really fun to explore in this training is the personal and universal Akashic records, being able to have a little astral field trip where you're going to get out of the body and kind of visit your personal records, and also kind of taking a look at the bigger Akashic records space. So if this is something that you're interested in, again, the prerequisite is the Adventure Tools series, which starts tomorrow, February 24th. I'll leave all the information on how to email us or sign up, and visit our website to check out more of that. But hopefully you found this interesting. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Take care.